Alrighty, we're going to be installing this new indoor-outdoor light. It is a LED built-in fixture. You never have to replace the bulbs. It's maintenance-free and it's energy-saving. Here in the country I was born in, we use 14 American wire gauge on 15 amps, 12 American wire gauge on 20 amps. Black is live, white is neutral, the bear or the green is the ground. Red and blue are also live colors. And I'll show you how to install this. It is very easy. I'm working for a very good landlord. He has a very good reputation around town for taking care of his tenants and his apartments. It's a joy to be helping him out. So I'll show you how to install this. Okay, so before we put this up, we're going to separate the glass fixture here. So we'll take these screws out. Make sure we don't want to lose any of them. And we'll just take our protective styrofoam out of here. We'll take our lens off here. And there is our fixture. There's the back. That's the built-in LED part. So we'll get our wires out of here and get them ready to hook up to the wires that are above the ceiling in the box. And in the box comes the hardware to put the fixture up. So let's go over to our site where the light is going to go, and I'll show you how to wire it. Okay, so now we can take this light down. This is a regular light that takes incandescent bulbs. Take this down. We're not going to throw it away. We'll save it. Unscrew our screws here. And what we have is we have a ground wire, which is our ground. We have our black, which is our live. You can see they left a lot of extra wire on there. Let's see what the connection looks like under here. It was okay. On this piece we have our ground screw to bond to our fixture and to our light. So we'll take these long screws out because we don't really need them in here. We'll put them on with the other light. So where did I put those screws? We're not going to get frustrated. Oops. Oh, here they are. I'll keep screwing until this piece is flush with the ceiling. That end is flush with the ceiling. We'll tighten this one some more. Okay, that's about flush with the ceiling there. I'll take our ground wire. We'll come down. We'll put it around our green screw here. We'll use our needle nose. We'll close the loop around the screw the direction our screw turns. And I pull it back so our wire stays under the screw head all the way around. So we have our white, our ground, our white which is neutral, and our black which is live. We'll clip these wires shorter because they're way too long for what we need here. I'll take just a little bit more here. You always strip with the size that matches the wire we're using. I'm going to close my ground loop a little bit better. So I'll make sure it's a nice closed tight loop there. There we go. now we're ready to hook our fixture up. We'll strip these wires a little longer so I get a nicer wrap around the solid wires. So I'll take my strippers, I'll take a little extra insulation off here. And we'll take our black wire. We'll get our insulation even at the top like this, bring our strands down. We'll wrap our strands around the solid wire like that there. Get our insulation even at the bottom and our copper even at the top. Stick our wire nut on, make sure our insulation goes up into the bottom of the wire nut. Make sure it goes on there nice and tight. We'll do the same with our white wire. We'll get our insulation even at the bottom. Wrap our strands around the solid wire like that. Get our insulation even at the bottom and our copper even at the end. Put our wire nut on. Make sure our insulation goes up into the bottom of the wire nut there. Make sure it's nice and tight. And our ground wire, which we have bonded to our strap, we will put on. We'll just wrap it around here. This is pre-tinned on the end, so we got them even at the end there like that. Make sure the spring grabs both of them. And we'll just turn it like that. And now we'll take this little nub off here. And now we can put our wires up into our box. Alrighty, going into our box like this. Get our wires up into our box. Make sure everything's all up out of the way here so that this nut doesn't hit anything up here. Okay, now we can slide our fixture up over this nut here. There it is. We'll just slide our little nut on here like this. So we gotta put our nut up further in. We can put it up into the ceiling a little bit further. Scoop a little higher with our bracket here. Let's see how that does. There it is. We'll put our little plastic cover on here. This holds the fixture up onto the box. And it's still loose, so we got to put it up a little further. Right up tight to the box. Tight. Tight. going to look, make sure nothing's pinched, and we'll try again. See if our fixture fits on here the way we want it to. There it goes. Then we'll take our nut and we'll just turn it on here like this. And it's going on there nice and tight. Do a nice couple turns with our layers here. Oh, if you can't, you can't. I can grab it with this and get it in the slots there a little bit. Make sure it's nice and snug. There it is. Okay, so now we're ready to put our cage up with our bulb in it. Or not our bulb, with our lens. This glass piece just sets down in here like that. So I'll get my screwdriver in here. So we are all set.